Only 40% of you are subscribed. Fix that. I want to say thank you to my Patreon subscribers and my Twitch subscribers. If you want to help out the channel, you can actually help out for as little as $1 a month. Enjoy the video and have some fun. Okay, so I've been meaning to get to this video for a while. And when I say for a while, I mean like I have been having this set up to actually make commentary on over the last 3 streams. But I feel we can actually get this right now. Yeah. yeah, devil, yeah, exactly. I wasn't even surprised at it anymore. Yeah, no, sure. Let's go. So we've talked about casual bachelor, and oh my god, this shit just gets creepier and creepier. So if you're looking for a best solution to find you love as a man, MGTOW and shit like that, maybe you should actually do this one. What's up, Trusted? Are the Philippines the solution for men going their own way? Now, we've heard this before from Joker, from Better Bachelor. Like, that's a stereotype that, Asian women are more submissive, right? There are some cultural influences, but, like, you get them away from that cultural influence, and they're not just exactly submissive, All right, let's go. Let's see what he's going to say. Let's go.
Yo, we got a video here today, and we're looking at a topic, geo-maxing or location maxing, hypothetically.
Why do people treat dating as some fucking RPG sim or like some civil, like some hero type bill, like D&D? Like, you can't max out certain shit. People are not fucking spreadsheets. Okay, let's go.
Westerners going to Eastern Europe or Asia, so to speak. So let's get straight into it.
Oh, go to the places where they don't have any choice. You're the best of the worst choice. Like, that doesn't sound insecure at all.
The reason I find these men interesting is that, in many ways, they seem like natural allies to us Filipinos and women of other Asian countries. And because there are so many of them showing up on our shores and in my comment section, I thought it would...
Unfortunately, since the end of 2019 and pretty much ongoing till today, we've been limited by how much we can travel internationally.
Oh my god. So your dick ain't wet because you can't travel internationally to try to go sleep with young Filipino women, sometimes young Filipino boys. Like, the fuck? Okay, let's go.
Americans, New Zealanders, Australian, UK, especially if we want to go into, say, Philippines, Thailand, those places, you might have to do certain procedures first and then still have to stay in a hotel for 7 days before you even go out on an actual vacation.
It would be interesting to discuss just who they are and what they have to say. For those of you unfamiliar with the analogy of the red pill, it's a reference from the movie The Matrix, where Neo is offered the choice between living in blissful ignorance by taking the blue pill or seeing the ugly reality by taking the red.
Which is also the color for HRT back when that movie was released. Almost as if it was a metaphor for identity. But yeah.
The problem with this, though, is that some people think they just take the one pill and that equals red pill. Like, there's so many different, levels of this, whether you want to go down a religious rabbit hole, whether you want to go down a government rabbit hole.
The white pill. Something.
Or if you just think the whole thing's a bunch of BS.
I think the whole thing's a bunch of BS. What about you? Okay, let's go.
You take the blue pill. The story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill. You stay in Wonderland. And I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
Wait. Remember Andrew Tate thought he was Morpheus? Andrew Tate looks nothing like fucking Lawrence Fishburne. I'm sorry. All right, let's go.
MGTOWs have, of course, chosen the red. But what does that actually mean? What reality do they think they see that the men around them
How about the
refuse to
Fuchsia
admit?
pills?
Well, according to the...
I think part of it is you just have to accept observable reality. You have to. And people might argue with you, but they could be in a total different continent, different hemisphere. you have to almost talk to people within your own country. I mean, you can bounce.
But you are literally advocating for men to go to different countries so they can have sex tourism. I'm sorry. I know. I'm a big, meaty man that sometimes gets his dick wet, other than lube, that I squirt. Anyway, let's go.
Ideas from the world, and traveling actually will wake you up, because you'll find out, Eastern Europe, Asia, Australia, America, New Zealand, we seem to have the same problem everywhere.
The MGTOWs.
Yeah, bitches don't know their place, so put them back in their place, and that's in the kitchen. Yeah, tasting the food that I've already prepared for them in a nice, eloquent and succulent meal. And then I get to suck on the titties. Anyway, okay, let's go.
You Western men have been sold a lie. You were raised to believe a Disney fantasy. Work hard, be a good man, treat your wife well, have children, retire in your golden age, and enjoy what you've earned.
It's almost as if that's bullshit. Oh, wait, it is.
That's the way it should have been. It's what your parents and society told you it would be.
But they didn't have that. That's the fucked up part about it is one generation that had that. That's it. And it wasn't the baby boomers, because these motherfuckers are still working. Alright, let's go.
We're just a good husband and provider. But
what makes somebody of these motherfuckers a good husband? That's one thing I've never understood. What makes them a good husband? They never can explain that. I've asked women what makes you a good wife. And I've had, these motherfuckers don't know how to have relationships. So they don't know how or what good husband means. I personally just want a big titty woman who likes to put her mouth on penis and vagina and may enjoy the benefits of having a third partner. Okay. It's creative. And, intellectually curious. And not bigoted. I don't ask for much. Oh, wait. Shit. All of those require exploration and, self-acknowledgement and self-awareness. So, yeah, I'm asking for a lot. Let's go.
So basically, we were lied by society, and a lot of us found out after potentially certain months or even years in friend zones. The friend zone will get you. The friend zone should wake you up. But some people actually like it. Some people enjoy playing.
Here, and hit the Joe Marie for spaghetti, chicken, and mango pie. So, as my ex says, a good husband will never have a female friend. No. Fuck no. Look, I'm telling you, you can actually set rules to say that, hey, guy, don't stick your penis or your tongue on another person. But I suspect that a lot of men will benefit from having some sort of female friends. Not just male friends, but female friends. So they can have this thing called empathy. Because, oh God. Telling somebody, no, don't have any friends of the opposite gender. Well, first, it's pointless, because if two people that like each other want to get down, you can't stop them, even if they say they're not the gays. It may happen. But also, do you not trust me? If you don't trust me having a female friends, exactly, jealousy is an ugly monster. If you don't trust me to have a female friends, then we don't need to be together. But, okay, poly life and shit like that, right? Let's go.
Beta male.
They just love doing the actions.
you got older, you saw the glitches in the matrix. You became aware that something was rotten in Denmark and every other Western culture, where women seem to be going way beyond the desire for equality, which is a just and noble goal.
Wait, how are they going beyond their desire for equality? Because they can tell a man kick rocks if he's abusive, or they have the support of the state. How is that? How? What? Okay,
What? How? Why?
But the way
I'm going to counter and say, look at the fruits of it. If you're saying it's a just and noble goal, but they're shooting over the target, then I don't know. It just goes against just the open free market, just nature in general.
Women in your culture became loud, vulgar, aggressive, physically unattractive, and you
Wait, what does loud aggressive has to do with anything physically unattractive unless you're attracted to people that you believe that are infantile or infantilized? The fuck? Give me a strong warrior chick by my side and we will conquer the world. Alright, let's go.
notice it from the sidelines of your life, comfortable in the belief that it didn't really affect you because maybe you were already married and settled.
So all of those bad things has been this push.
Being married doesn't mean you're settled. If you think marriage means that you're settled down and you don't have to try with your partner, think the fuck again. But let's go.
For equality. So you can say it's a good thing, but regardless, look at the outcomes of it. People are way more overweight. They're way more nasty. The attitude is crap.
People are overweight because we put corn syrup in every fucking thing. We subsidize the corn syrup market. No, it's because bitches don't know their place, right? Know your place. It's in the kitchen. Bring me that sandwich that I made myself earlier, please. And a ginger ale. And I made one for you in there. Alright, let's go.
So I'm going to have to say this is just one big failed experiment.
But then, something happened to your own relationship, and you got a bitter taste of the new reality. Maybe your kids were taken away, your bank accounts destroyed by lawyers, and
Is it me or like am I thinking like I want to like run my fingers through her hair and grab the back of her neck? Okay, let's go.
greedy exes. And when you finally recovered from all that, you realized that the world you thought you lived in
And maybe hypothetically, there's none of that happened. You just logically saw it. You just had normal, reasonable relationships, and you learned something each time, and then boom, you finally wake up.
was now cold and barren. Your women no longer value or respect you because big government has replaced you. Instead of being the hero, somehow you're now the villain.
Wait. So you really think that you need to be the hero for a woman to like you? I just watched She-Hulk. All the motherfucker did to She-Hulk smash was kind of treat her like a person. That's just it. Oh my god. This is why? What? Okay. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it going.
Marriage is poison to you, and you see absolutely no benefit from it.
Wait, did you say you see no Pornhub? Okay, all right. Let's go.
You're angry and
It's the two-headed monster. It's the marriage and the institutes itself are totally corrupt and BS and full of traps. Plus, the products on the market, the attitude, the size. I mean, for crying out loud, you got people under 6 foot weighing 300 pounds. It's crazy.
Yeah, and I still can enjoy the company of a lady that I feel like I should enjoy. Like, okay. Here, there has been no one good guy in this story. No, there's not. There's not. Actually, he probably handpicked this video because I've watched his videos to actually prove a point. She's being a pick-me. Let's go.
rightly so. But understanding the reality has resulted in several distinct philosophies. Now, I don't mean to be disrespectful, but there seems to be a segment of the MGTOW population that has become completely anti-female.
I don't mean to just be disrespectful. Immediately follows up something with mildly disrespectful. Come on now, stop it. And a lot of reasons why those are anti-women because they like penis. Alright, let's go.
Who view all women with suspicion and don't seem to care much about the way they interact with the opposite sex.
It's not that all are gonna divorce you and take your money. It's that they have the ability to do it. That's the other.
Wait, I can rub two fucking sticks together and have the ability to burn down a city block. That doesn't mean I'm gonna do it. FBI, CIA, anybody, NSA, I'm not saying that I'm gonna do it. But I have the ability to motherfucking make fucking mustard gas. I have the ammonia and I have the bleach. Does that mean that I'm gonna do it? No. Oh, okay, let's go.
You could take away female nature, everything, just nasty attitudes, but
a nasty attitude isn't female nature because men have that shit too.
got that ability irreconcilable. They don't have to have a reason. They can just do it. Just He just wasn't emotionally there for me. You think about how vague that is.
While I can understand how their experience
Yes, I know feelings for a motherfucker like you is vagueness. I know. But let's go.
have left them feeling this way, I don't agree with their views or actions. The term AWOL, which means all women are like that.
All of the ladies will not agree.
I don't think that's what AWOL mean. I, what? Okay, I'm missing some incel terminology. All right, let's go.
With me being in control of my wallet, 100% full. You know, I get to choose all of it. I get to save it. I get to spend it on myself. I get to spend it on my friends or nieces, nephews. I'm in control of all of it. None of these Rihanna concerts and $200 dinners. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing the...
Wait, I'm sorry. Call me cheap and broke. I'm not spending $200 on a steak dinner. I said steak dinner. On a dinner for two people. I'm not. We better be at an anniversary. We better be... Look. I am a expensive whore. If you're spending $200 on me, I may actually lick the cooch, but that's it. I can't. Why are you spending $200 when you can actually take that take a grill, a nice grill, motherfucking buy some steaks that won't cost you more than $20. Let the motherfuckers marinate in dry brine them in some salt, and then motherfucking cook them. Like, why does it take $200 to make a meal? Oh, it's because you don't want to clean up afterwards, and your place probably looks like a pigsty. All right, let's go.
Valentine's Day jewelry.
only applies in a broad sense. I feel your pain, but not all women are out to separate you from your money. Not all of us are lying scammers, and not all of us are your enemies. If you're just here in the Philippines as a pickup artist, or to get revenge on the women here for how you were treated back home.
No doubt $200 spent in one night, and she offered to split the bill. Could have kept that one. Yeah, no, for real. Let's go.
Or to use my country as a playground for your sexual escapades. And don't
Yes. Like, this is the shit that a lot of fucking men need to hear. Look. Sex tourism over here ain't worth it, dog. It's not. But let's go.
care who you hurt along the way. I have no sympathy for you. And you're
So are you going to come down hard on the ladies wearing their sort of Catholic crosses while they're selling themselves?
Wait, how? How did this... Oh God. Like, for real. That's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. You are sitting up and saying,
that's not how it works. That's not how any of this works.
you are sitting up here and saying that it's just like pick me. When 1984, I spent the tax return and changed restaurants in Beverly Hills. Short change. Damn, $124 for. I couldn't do it unless we already know each other. I couldn't do it. Let's go.
Or is it just the dirty foreigners that are basically putting money into the economy? I might not agree on what they're buying, but it's just like, bottom line is, from an economy standpoint, you're getting Western money put into the system. You know, you're...
Wait, you should be happy for sex tourism because money? Okay. Fuck. These people.
welcome.
not my friends. If, however, you're one of those men that's reassessed his options, but hasn't given up on women altogether, then let me refer back to the statement I made earlier. It seems to me that MGTOWs and other red-pilled men might be the natural allies of us Filipinas.
And the 100% part of
No, they're not. You know what they are? They are looking to put you the fuck down, both figuratively and literally. But let's go.
this, the location, Max, you have to stay in the Philippines, by the way. If you think you can bring them back to Canada, America, New Zealand, UK, England, if
I just got it. I just got it. He's talking about something completely different from the shit that she's talking about. She's talking about don't use my ethnicity, my cultural history as a weapon shield. He's like, yeah, no. Crayons. Yeah, crayons. Fuck out of here, dude.
If you think that, I mean, good luck, straight up. Because if you really want to do it, one of the sacrifices is you got to live there. You got to potentially learn the language.
Because in many cases...
Oh, okay. How long does it take you to pick the language? That's just not an argument, dog. But let's go.
We're the exact opposite of the very things you detest. I have a feeling that might be one of the reasons there are so many of you here. When you look at us, you see an Asian version of the women in your own countries from 50 years ago. And in many ways, you're right.
So, okay, if you know it's a problem, work to change it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I'm making too much sense right now.
So what is it about Filipinas that you find so appealing? Why are we considered by many to be such a desirable catch? Well, let me take a minute to tell you some of the ways we are.
Well, the other thing is that you can potentially now jester max in the Philippines. You can find that boyfriend.
All right. Gesture matching now? What terms are they gonna come up with next? You sneak sexing like the fuck? I've had a kid with a Mexican woman over 12 years, and I still can't speak the language though. Yeah, sure. And this is the problem with a lot of these dumb fucks. They not only are dumb fucks when it comes to their own TV and what they actually show, but some of these people, what's the best way to say it? They don't know science and they try to get into scientific field. They don't know law. They try to get to legal fields. It's just stupid.
Girlfriend, apple pie on the, on the outdoor balcony, and you could potentially have a legit sort of love, that they like you because they think you're funny and all of this. Because in the West, it's very transactional. Bottom line, whether you've got the looks to do the transactions or you've got the cash, and everything in between, and some charisma.
Different from what you're used.
Did he just start in the I did? Wow, okay. So she definitely has some type of charisma. I'm not gonna lie, she looks sexy as hell. Here. Does he hate all women? I read that one. We spent $200 overnight and offered to take the bill almost let me reach for you. Wow, I'm tired. But I ran my here it goes. We had that kid with a Mexican mother for 12 years. I still can't speak to his language. Yeah, no. I've had a kid. Wow, shit. I actually took not Spanish because I was, cool. I took French in high school, and shit. That shit is learning a different language unless you totally immersed in it is very, very hard. But let's go.
Used to. The things that make me proud to be a Filipina. If you're lucky enough to find yourself in a relationship with a quality Filipina, and yes, there are many of us, here are some things you can expect. We're feminine. We take care of ourselves and try to look like women. Even if we're completely
fucking turf. Let's go.
broke, somehow we find a way to wear dresses and style our hair in an attractive way. We're frugal. Generally speaking, a Filipino won't go on extravagant shopping sprees even if we have the means.
That's not everybody, dude. Sorry. Rip headphones users. This shit makes me so sad when they complain about a prejudice, but then go and do the prejudice itself. She was complaining about these white men actually looking at her culture and then think they can take advantage of the woman, and then she literally is saying, "Hey, we're feminine and we like to do what we're told." Like, stop.
The dress I'm wearing? 100 pesos. $2.
I mean, that is potentially a good trait in the lady, is that she wants to, get a bargain, get a good deal, not overspend, get the value for money.
Not used to having much money anyway. And mostly all we worry about are basic needs. It really doesn't take much for us to feel safe and happy. We can cook and know how to take care of a household.
I'm a grown man. I already know how to take care of my household. I know how to clean up. I fixed myself dinner yesterday, fixed myself breakfast today, lunch, and I even had dinner tonight before I started the stream. It's easy. Just be that leader of a man that you need to do. And you won't have to worry about this shit. But let's go.
Unlike the dying art of cooking in much of the Western world, give a Filipino
Cooking is not a dying art. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
just a few simple ingredients and she'll cook you something that will leave you full and satisfied. I'm happy to say that I'm a pretty darn good cook myself. We make
That is true, by the way. I've been in the Philippines, people of any kind of social, economics, rich, middle class, poor, they cook solid meals. It's very
He's advocating for sex tourism because he was there and he did it once. Alright, let's go.
good meals. Vegetables, meat, obviously a lot of rice. You better love rice if you go to the Philippines.
make great companions. Most of Filipinas I know would be happy just to spend their time with their mates, sharing the passage.
I also think that that's a issue where if you're not happy to spend time with your mate, then maybe you don't like the mate. Alright, let's go.
Of time as a couple, not as two people who happen to have the same address. We're patient. We don't nag.
I don't know if it's because they're Christian, they're very heavily Catholic, so you've got that kind of a background.
What she's naming is social pressures to stay with or get with a Filipino woman, but it's just like not written into their DNA. It's social pressures. All right, let's go. She sounds like a Muslim that want to wear the hijab because she's just scared and okay. Let me change that. It's that it feels comfortable because that's what she grew up in. Like no, dog, no. Just because you grew up with something, be it furniture, clothing, a ritual item, like just because you grew up with something doesn't make it right. It just makes it something that you're used to. Uh-oh.
I have a feeling you get beat up a lot in real life.
Shut up! You're a power!
Right. Anyway.
Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Well, let's go.
They're willing to go to church with you on Sunday. You have that family atmosphere. So that's another part of it.
Much.
Okay, so I'm being an asshole with this one. If God cares so much about families, why did he require the Israelites to cut up open woman with a baby stomach, cut up a woman with a baby in her stomach and dash the babies upon the rocks? Like, if that was something, if you want to look at family values, why did he? God let Lot's daughters have their way with him and produce kids. Oh, okay. Christian and family values are not two of the same things, and if they should be in the sentence, it should be in the sentence that I said before. But let's go.
And we actually care about your opinion. Doesn't that sound refreshing for a change? And maybe the best trait of all, we're not consumed by careers and the desire for personal recognition.
So, no, you shut the fuck up and just deal with your lowly place in life. All right, let's go.
We tend to have simple goals and we're happy just being who we are. If you find a good
No, the fuck you not. If you were happy, then there will be no female leaders in the Philippines of their House of Representative or House of Senate, whatever the fuck equivalent it is. There will be no massive statues of people. No, of course you don't value that. It's stupid. But let's go.
That's just knowing your role. I mean, guys, we've never had our role change. It's always been a provider. It's just that it's become harder to be a solo provider.
Tell me you haven't studied history without telling me you never studied history. I'm sorry. Let's go.
It's become harder to be just you stay at home, look after the 5, 6, 7 kids. You can't do that. Well, I mean, you can. If you're Elon Musk, he's able to randomly have 7, 8 kids because he's a multi-billionaire.
one.
Well, here's the thing. Before you become enamored and buy another vehicle, outside of Jay-Z, because we need to make that money, that a billion where you just pull it out and walk around with it. What are you offering? All right, let's go.
Filipinas can be among the most loyal women in the world, and we know how to keep our man happy. Isn't that worth taking a closer look at?
Again, it's just a propaganda. I wouldn't be surprised if they show the map version of where the Filipinos are. But let's go.
Even if it means totally restructuring your life and coming to a strange land with a strange culture?
Unfortunately, you've got governments now stopping the people doing this. This was a legit option. This was
Good. So no more sex no more sex escapading or turfs happening. Like, good. It is good the governments are actually influencing that. But let's go.
happening a lot more than people wanted to say it was happening too. Especially, there was like 100 to 200,000, working age males from America just going into to Southeast Asia just every year.
I guess you have to ask yourself, what is it you want out of life? What's important to you? What would make you happy? And that brings us back around to the MGTOWs.
We went all the way down and around for that shit. We spent 11 or 13 minutes and 30 seconds of a fucking, 11-minute video? Alright, let's go.
Just for fun, try Googling MGTOW.
You'll get a lot of slander, a lot of lies. Because really...
Wait.
Around to the MGTOWs. Just for fun, try Googling MGTOW.
Okay, cool. Let's do it. MTGOW. That didn't pull up anything. Okay. That didn't do anything. Alright, let's go.
Got a video here.
Unlike the dying art of cooking in much of the Western world, give a Filipina just a few simple ingredients and she'll cook you something that will leave you full and satisfied. I'm happy to say that I'm a pretty darn good cook myself. We make...
That is true, by the way. I've been in the Philippines. People of any kind of social economics, rich, middle class, poor, they cook solid meals. Very good meals. Vegetables.
But that stuff comes out of creativity of the people that they work with. Because you're just not coming up with saying like, hey, I found this meal so it tastes good and then start feeding everybody. No, it comes from, and why did I say people to work with? It comes from you working and you like discovering different things about even as simple as your taste buds. That shit works. Oh, all right, let's go.
Meat, obviously a lot of rice. You better love rice if you go to the Philippines.
Make great companions.
It's almost as if it's a staple of their diet. But let's go.
Most of Filipinas I know would be happy just to spend their time with their mates, sharing the passage of time as a couple, not as two people who happen to have the same address. We're patient.
Like, what is this whole fascination? And it didn't work. We're people that grew together instead of having to run away. We became Minos Grande. Like, Minos Grande, whatever the fuck it is. Let's go.
We don't nag.
I don't know if it's because they're Christian. They're very heavily Catholic, so you've got that kind of a background. They're willing to go to church with you on Sunday. You have that family atmosphere. So
that's not a family atmosphere. That's an indoctrination station. Oh, okay. Let's go.
That's another part of it.
Much. And we actually care about your opinion. Doesn't that sound refreshing for a change? And maybe the best trait of all, we're not consumed by careers and the desire for personal recognition.
I would beg to differ. How? Oh my God. Okay. If you're starting a movement where, it's hard to. Okay. I'm tired. My brain is not breaking. Let's go.
We tend to have simple goals and we're happy just being who we are. If you find a good...
That's just knowing your role. I mean, guys, we've never had our role change. It's always been a provider. It's just that it's become harder to be a solo provider. It's become harder to be just you.
I know, because capitalism. All right, let's go.
You stay at home, look after the 5, 6, 7 kids. You can't do that. Well,
why do they want 5, 6, 7 kids? Like, I remember watching the Shad video. His wife had like 4 kids. What is this quiver for motherfucking thing is supposed to be, man? Oh, well, you're driving too close to me, so I'm going to actually, do a fucking racism and other rude shit. That may not be racist, but may just be rude shit.
I mean, you can. If you're Elon Musk, he's able to randomly have 7, 8 kids because he's a multi-billion.
Why does it matter? All of you motherfuckers, like, I get it. You guys chase the algorithm so hard, so bad, and then you probably go around chasing yourselves and your buddy because it's just like you hate that you can't change the system, and everybody who's woke is becoming more and more validated. But let's go.
One, Filipinas can be among the most loyal women in the world, and we know how to keep our men happy. Isn't that worth taking a closer look at? Even if it means totally restructuring your life and coming to a strange land with a strange culture?
Unfortunately, you've got governments now stopping the people doing this. This was a legit option. This was happening a lot more than people wanted to say it was happening too. Especially, there was like 100 to 200,000, working age males from America just going into into Southeast Asia.
Because they're losers. Hey, they're losers. Hey, keep in mind. Once you walk around with a third leg, everybody else seems just like, babyish. All right, I'm sorry. Let's go.
Every year.
I guess you have to ask yourself, what is it you want out of life? What's important to you? What would make you happy? And that brings us back around to the MGTOWs. Just for fun.
All right, let's do this closing out experiment because I'm tired and I can't do this anymore. Let's go.
Try Googling MGTOW.
You'll get a lot of slander, a lot of lies. Because
he did it. Oh, he did it. All right, let's go.
Really, it's just a wide spectrum of bachelor. A wide spectrum of confirmed bachelor, whether they're still dating or they just go full on monk. And everything in between, depending on location.
Very first search.
He be looking through that shit like, oh, do I see a nipple? Do I see a nipple? Okay, I'm sorry. As you can tell, I'm tired. Let's go.
Result brands these men as a misogynistic, anti-feminist group tied to white supremacists and the alt-right. In my opinion, that's absolutely ridiculous. From what I can tell, MGTOWs are just
nuance in a fucking debate over the internet. What say you, good sir? Should I get the dueling glove or should I get two? I'm sorry.
men who.
But it's not about the truth, is it? It's what's perceived to be true. See, obviously it's ridiculous to someone that can, rub two sticks together and start a fire. But
hey, it's rub two brain cells together and start a fire.
The generic normie, he wants to believe in this BS. He wants to believe that,
beta,
that he's not a beta. They don't even want to accept that kind of a paradigm.
Refuse to play the game in a system rigged against them.
Yeah, it's great. Now, what are you gonna do when we don't want to be a gatekeeper? Are you going to? What are you gonna do? Where are you gonna? Okay, let's go.
They rather work on themselves as individuals and find enlightenment through self-improvement. They're not even a group. There are no protests, no demonstrations.
They're called motherfucking MGTOWs and incels. Oh my god, this is breaking my head.
What? How?
That's not how it works. That's not.
No apparent organization. Just individual.
Why did you say no apparent organization? I mean, is there some kind of shadow?
Yes, no apparent, because what ends up happening is a lot of these people are literally they shouldn't be getting groups together and they shouldn't be within 500 feet of a school, doctor's office, playground, some shit like that. Anyway, let's go.
In the background, is there some multi-billionaire shadow government? Maybe, I don't know. We can't. No, we're not going down there.
Guys who see through the smoke and the mirrors of the Truman Show they were living in. Now, most MGTOWs would rather be boiled in oil than ever consider marriage, and many of them.
No, they would jump at the chance. All right, let's go.
Don't even believe in long-term relationships, but some of them still entertain it as a possibility if the right conditions were met. And it's those men I'd like to address as I close. To them, I would say.
Okay, let's see what she's closing on. I'm done at this video, guys. I'm tired. I need to give me some rest. Definitely need me some rest. All right, let's go.
Okay, think about the reasons why you became a MGTOW, and then look closely at the women and culture here.
Why do I have to look at anything? If they suspect me to do something, and if they suspect me to do something, and God, I lost the point because I'm tired. But no, like just you shouldn't have to worry that like you not safe if you are, or you shouldn't have to worry that people feel that you're not safe if you're doing creepy shit. Of course, they're gonna feel that you're not safe.
Again, we are running into this new problem now, is that it's so much harder to travel to these places. Unless you're totally willing to play ball. Unless you're totally willing to play the game and do everything they tell you to do.
Now answer this one question.
Most of those questions aren't that. All right, let's go. They're not that. Okay, let's go.
Honestly.
All right.
If the women in your country were like the more traditional women here, would you ever have become a MGTOW?
Yes, because MGTOW is the ideology of these fucking men because they don't know anything else. All right, let's go.
No, you don't need a woman to complete you. And you don't ever need to put your assets.
But I've said it's not only is the institution of marriage totally rigged, but also the cars on the market are not running properly. They've barely got wheels.
At risk again. But
What the hell did he just say? Hold on. Is it fun?
maybe, just maybe,
Hold on.
women here, would you ever have become a MGTOW? No, you don't need a woman to complete you. And you don't ever need to put your assets.
But I've said it's
Okay, let's go.
not only is the institution of marriage totally rigged, but also the cars on the market are not running properly. They've barely got wheels.
At risk again.
All right, so I get the analogy he's trying to do now, and I'm not going to finish that up. He's trying to say that the sexual marketplace is where like new ideas for democracy comes up, but does it really? I'm tired of these people. I'm gonna take my ass to bed. I want to say we're gonna cut this video segment here.